Hello and welcome to the Minutes Within the Mist, where we work the fields in order to find you tales of cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. My name is Gary, and today we will meet the worried mother of Amherst. The small town of Amherst is in the west portion of Virginia along the James River, and about 50 miles east of Roanoke. It is mostly made up of farmlands, like the one a newly married couple had recently moved to. They had spent every cent, which was a small amount, that they had on an old farm which had been left abandoned for years. Once they moved in, they were dependent on making their new life together work. He would spend long hours in the field plowing as he could not afford any help. It was slow and arduous work, but he kept at it every day. While her husband was out plowing the field, the wife had completed her milking chores and was making her way to the farm's basement. She froze in fear, nearly dropping the bucket of milk she was carrying. Suddenly appearing at the basement door was a woman completely shrouded in black. It was as though she had been in mourning, and the sounds of crying filled the otherwise silence. Then, just as suddenly as she appeared, the woman vanished. This would repeat itself for the next 3 days to the frightened farmer's wife. She eventually told her husband about the crying woman and asked what they should do. He thought about it for a moment and then decided that the next time the ghost in black appeared, to ask what the woman wanted. So when, on the next day, the farmer went back out into the field to attempt to plow the hard soil, the woman finished her chores and made her way to the basement door. The ghostly woman appeared once more, still crying. The farmer's wife took a deep breath and asked what was wrong. The ghost stopped crying and looked at her. She informed her that in the field that the farmer was plowing, her 2 small children had been buried, and she feared that they would be dug up. The ghost told the woman that there was money that she had hidden in the basement. She begged for her to take it and buy tombstones for the 2 graves, and that there would be plenty left over for her and her husband. The wife followed the ghost into the basement and found the money as told. Then she and her husband discovered the 2 graves at one end of the field. They put a fence around the graves and marked them with tombstones as requested. And though the farmer and his wife never said how much money they found, they lived a very comfortable life for the rest of their days. I hope you enjoyed these minutes about the worried mother of Amherst. Join us at Within the Mist for more tales about cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. But until then, make your way out of the mist safely and remain constantly curious.